Hello everyone, so I'm going to be going over all of my Bratz dolls for you, and mind you, a lot of these are secondhand finds, a lot of them aren't going to have clothes on. So yeah. A lot of their hairs, they've been in storage for a long time. This is the suitcase that I store them in. And so a lot of them have not had their hair done in forever, so you'll have to excuse that. But a lot of these, I have no idea what lines they're from or what have you, so I will just go over each one of them and where I got them and stuff like that. So these are all my Chloe's. So that is one that has like color change makeup, I believe, and that's her dress. She was one I got from the thrift store, and she has like a stain on her head that I need to get off. Then we have this movie Bratz. She had a sparkly blue dress, and there's her shoes. My friend Katie gave me her, along with, she was one of my friends that she was getting rid of all of her Bratz stuff because she felt she was too old for it. So she gave all of it to me. And this one was a Bratz doll that another friend gave me. I can't remember her name. And then this one was one that I found in the trash a long time ago with like 3 other Bratz or something like that. And she is my favorite Chloe, I believe. And then there is this one that was the first one my friend Katie gave me. I believe she's a Chloe. I'm not sure, but she's tan and she has Kanekalon hair. That one also has Kanekalon hair too. This one I got from a flea market, and she's wearing Bratz Treasures Chloe's outfit. So there's her. She has like glittery makeup too. So yeah, if any of you know any of these dolls that I can't figure out their names, leave in the comments. And then there's this one. I believe she's a Chloe. She has brown eyes and tan skin. I'm pretty sure that's not her outfit. But that was another one my friend Katie gave to me. This one's one I got new, but I didn't really take very good care of her, so I don't have anything that goes to her anymore. But she was like some sort of slumber party Bratz, I think, and she had her hair in 2 ponytails. And she had a white dress. And then there's this one. There's all 3 of these that they all basically have the same exact face as one another. Their faces are all the same, like the facial screening and the makeup, except for this one has like glittery dots on the sides, but her hair is like super long, and I don't know which one she is. And I don't know which one. I thought those ones were the same one, but their hair is parted on different sides. I also like put nail polish on her lips to make them more shimmery. And there is a first edition Chloe over there in that outfit. And then we move on to these ones. This one was wearing this when I found her, so I am not sure which one she is. But I saw one at a thrift store in relatively a lot newer looking condition, and her hair was still in the original style, but she was in a different outfit than that. So I don't think that was her original scuba diving outfit. But this outfit's from a Bratz Heads Games Chloe, which was my first girl Bratz doll, if you will, like my first actual girl Bratz doll. But I still have her, but her neck is broken. This one I have no idea what one that one is. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this one I got from eBay and a lot of vintage Barbie parts. And that one I got at a flea market, and she was in horrible condition. That one was from my friend Katie. That one was from the flea market. This one was from the thrift store, and that one was from my friend Katie, as well as that one. This one was apparently a Christmas Bratz, I think. I'm not sure what line she's from, or that one either. She has like really long hair. So those are all my Chloe's, and I think my favorite one is that one because I just love her glittery makeup and the crimped hair. Then we have all my Yasmin dolls. This one is one of the first Yasmins, I believe. So she's very old. I think this is her original outfit except for the shoes. I don't think those are hers. And then there's this one. I think she's in her original outfit, if if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know what lines these ones are from. And then this one is a Play Sports Yasmin. I have her outfit, and I found her at the thrift store. This one I found at a flea market, that one I found at a thrift store, and this one I found at the Goodwill. She was wearing her entire outfit except for one shoe was missing. So, and that's the outfit she's in, just pajama outfit. I believe this one is in her original outfit too. This one's a Yasmin. And I think she's like one of my favorites out of my collection, but she has like two-toned hair. And then this one apparently was in the same line as that Chloe right there. So someone said that she was a Christmas Yasmin doll. And she had to get her lips repainted because her lips got scuffed really bad. And then there's this one. She wears her hair in a down style. And then she is just in that outfit. And then there's this Yasmin with purpley makeup. And then here is I think this is Magic Hair Yasmin. So yeah, she has like 3 different tones in her hair. And she's in her original outfit, I believe. And then there's this one. I think she was a Western one. She has like a blue, I think this is her outfit. There was like a blue top. This was the outfit she was wearing when I got her from the Goodwill. These all 3 of those came from a thrift store. This one I found in the trash. That one was from a thrift store. And my friend Katie gave me that one. So, but yeah, she has like, this one has nylon hair. So then we have all my Jade dolls. This one was actually the first one. I found her in somebody's apartment after they'd moved out, and she was basically in a heap of trash with some Barbie stuff and a Megan doll. So this is her. I think this one, she was called Style It, and she has, her original shoes are in a different doll right now, but these were the pants that I found her in. She was also wearing a red top with a buckle on it. The red top was kind of like almost a maroon. I'm not sure what line that was from. But that top was with these pants and with some sandals. So she is one of my favorite Jade dolls, and I've had her for a very long time. This one was a thrift store one, and apparently she is in a Dana Dolls outfit. So there's that. And I believe those boots go together. So they're like from the same line. But those go to my my Yasmin doll. There we go. Yeah, if anyone knows any of these dolls. So yeah, there's Style It. I know she's Style It. And then there's this unknown Jade doll, but she has her hair in a ponytail. I think this one was some sort of slumber party Bratz doll. I'm not sure, but she was one I found in the trash recently. So there's her, and I did her hair up like that, and I put her in this outfit. These clothes were actually to a clone Bratz doll, except for the shoes. Here's Bratz Cat's Jade doll. Here's the Cat's Jade. She's missing a hand, but she was a recent thrift store find. And I got these ones both new. I have everything that goes to her. And I have her earrings. I have both of their earrings. But her outfit, since the newer Bratz, since her dress was so stretchy, I actually put it on my Hannah Montana doll. These are my only 2 Megan dolls. But this one was one that I found with that Jade that I had mentioned in that abandoned apartment or whatever. Somebody moved out. But yeah, I have no idea what Bratz doll she is. But I drew a, I've had her for a very long time, so I drew a beauty mark on her, and I colored black earrings on her. And I put nail polish on her eyes for eyeshadow, and on her lips for her lips to be more glamoury, if you will. So there's her, and then this one is a Black Friday one, but I have her original outfit, but she got a haircut. So here we have all of my Dana dolls. I think this one, she was one of my recent thrift store finds, so she is, I believe, from the Style It line. So there she is. And I believe that goes on her, I'm not sure, but there's another one from my friend Katie. This one was from my friend Katie, and I believe that is her original outfit. I also have the helmet to that. This one was from Katie as well. She has actual eyelashes. And this one was like a really trashed one that I found in some kid's backyard. So she's had all her hair removed for a reroot. So those are all of my Danas. So if any of you know who they are, let me know. And these are my two Roxy dolls. So this one is actually my favorite Bratz doll in my collection. My favorite Bratz doll so far. I got her at a thrift store. And I just put her in this outfit, and she's wearing that Jade doll's shoe, the style of Jade. But she's like a Princess Roxy or something like that. This one is Play Sports Roxy, which she was one of the sad ones I found in the trash that someone had discarded. So there's those. And here we have all of my Bratz that I only have one of, or they're dolls that I don't know who they are. So this one is Totally Polished Fiona, I'm guessing, from the taller ones. She's my favorite of the taller ones that I have. And I think she's my favorite taller one in general. And this one is Rena, I believe. She was my first 2010 Bratz doll. I got her new. And then this one, I can't remember her name, but she was a gift from my friend Katie. This one was one of the sad ones I found that was discarded. Some people have been telling me she's Dana. Some people have told me she's Jade. I don't know. But yeah, she has cut hair. But there is a close-up of her face. And her makeup. And it is not wanting to focus. There we go. So there's her. And I have no idea who this one is. So there's her. Here's the Fashion Pixie Bratz that I got from the thrift store. I don't know her name though. But she was a recent find. And this one was the first Bratz doll that I ever got ever. But I don't know who he is, and he's the only boy Bratz that I have, so. I still have all the clothes that he came with too. I got that one new. So here we have all of my McDonald's Bratz dolls. I'm not sure what their names were, or if they even had names. This one I'm going to try to reroot her hair. Her little hat has already been removed, and I've removed all of her hair. So I'm going to try to reroot her hair. Her hair was just really bad. Here's all my miniature Bratz dolls. I have no idea what lines they're from, but their hairs are like really messed up. There's a Yasmin. I have no idea what line she's from. And then there's my only tiny boy Bratz. There's, I believe that's a Chloe, but she has glittery makeup. And then there's my Jade with cut hair. And then we have all my Bratz kids. And their hairs are really messed up, but I have no idea what lines they're from. That one was found in the trash with that one Chloe doll. Those are my, yeah, those two and the rest of the kids were given to me by my friend Katie. And here's all my Bratz babies. They were all given to me by my friend Katie. Well, those were given to me by my friend Katie. And this one was actually, I found her discarded on the side of the road, and she had gotten run over. If you can see like the crack that goes along her face. So you had to glue her together and her head doesn't move. And then last but not least, my 2015 Bratz. So that concludes my entire collection. Yeah, this one was some sort of backyard beach bash or something like that. Or pool party, I can't remember, but I swapped their outfits because I thought they looked nice in each other's outfits. This one's Selfie something. Jade, and then I don't know which one this one is, but she was another one I found in the trash with all those other Bratz dolls. So anyhow, that is my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little Bratz collection. I'm sorry I zipped right through this one, but thank you for watching, and more videos to come, and remember to stay true to you. So thank you for watching.